Storm Tracker 12 weather with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
And taking a look out at South Medford this morning, quite a bit of cloud coverage and tracking some showers moving in across the region. But right now, 48 degrees in Medford. Around the rest of the region, 34 in Klamath Falls, 40 to Mount Shasta. Along the coast, 48 for Brookings. A bit cooler as we're up into Chemult and Christmas Valley, into the 30s for us this morning. So it is going to stay pretty cool for us today. And one thing you might need is that rain jacket or umbrella for us today, because we're seeing quite a bit of showers already this morning that worked their way in overnight. We already saw some of them yesterday evening. But as you can see, as we're over into our west side areas, some showers working their way in. A bit of blue this morning. Snow levels dropped a bit. We won't be seeing any too big winter impacts due to the warm weather we've had. And even into Northern California this morning, we're seeing some showers. We work their way back into western Siskiyou County. But for today, high temperatures are going to stay a bit cooler for us. We're about 10 degrees below average for us. Into Medford, we have a high of 60 today. Klamath Falls at 53. Over to Mount Shasta at 57 for your high today. And along the coast, Brookings at 54. And you can see, we do have a little bit of lightning on there as well. We're also tracking the potential for some isolated thunderstorms to develop for us today. We'll touch on that in just a second. But tracking out on Stormcast, we'll continue to see showers develop on and off for us throughout the day today as the system works its way through. And then we're into later tonight. We'll see them dwindle a little bit, becoming more spotty to isolated. And then as we work into tomorrow, that's when we begin to dry out. But we still are tracking the chances for showers tomorrow along the Cascades and areas over east side, where we could even see an isolated storm develop tomorrow. Areas over into Lake County. We'll be dealing with a bit of cloud coverage as well as we're working the rest of the way through this week. And temperatures remain cool till midweek before we begin to warm up, ending out our work week. But for today, those isolated storm chances, pretty much the whole region is under that general thunderstorm risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Now, if we see one of these storms, bigger risk is going to be seeing those gusty outflow winds, of course, lightning, and even some heavy downpours in those areas. So you could see a bit more of that rainfall. So do make sure if you hear that thunder, you are heading inside. Best chances to see those storms are going to be into the afternoon through this evening. But today you definitely will notice it's going to be a little bit less windy compared to yesterday. It's going to get a bit breezy into the afternoon areas over east side to those higher elevations. A little bit of those lighter breezes areas over west side, but not that wind that we were dealing with yesterday. And like I mentioned, we're not going to see those temperatures warm up until we're heading later into this week, but we do begin to dry out into our Tuesday, expecting a lot drier weather for the end of a week before that next system we're tracking moves in over the weekend. But here's your 7 days, starting with the coast over into Northern California. We'll be back into the 70s by your Thursday over into the Klamath Basin. We do have that slight chance for showers and thunderstorms into your Tuesday, directed mainly over into Lake County for us tomorrow. Over into the mountains, we'll see the chance of rain and snow showers wrapping up as we're into the afternoon tomorrow, and finally back over into the Rogue Valley. Temperatures into the 60s for your Wednesday, and we'll be back up into the 70s for your Thursday and Friday.